Hello and welcome to Plus Sports on Plus TV Africa. It's Wednesday, the middle of the week, and of course, Champions League football, the second leg of the quarterfinal. Last 8 matches have already started. Two very important matches took place last night, and for many, it would have been a very big shock to see Bayern Munich drop out of the Champions League. I don't think anybody expected not only that the result would end 1-1, such a low-scoring match, but that Villarreal would manage to survive the onslaught. Although the Yellow Submarines did prove to have a significantly strong and organized defense against the German champions. However, we'll start with some news in Nigeria as the NFF president, Mr. Amaju Pinnick, and member of the FIFA Council, has been appointed to a new position within FIFA's working group. The NFF president was informed in a letter dated April 11th and signed by Veron Mosango Omoba, General Secretary of the Confederation of African Football, that he has been nominated by CAF President Dr. Joseph Motsepe to be a member of the newly established Working Group on Normalization Committees. This joint working group, to be led by FIFA, will analyze the applicable legal framework and the governance structure, mandate and mission of normalization committees and make suggestions to the FIFA Council accordingly, wrote the CAF General Secretary. It seems that regardless of your opinion regarding the performances of the NFF and its president, Mr. Amaju Pinnick seems to continue to carry favor within FIFA and within CAF itself. Obviously, many disagree with whether the administration of the NFF has done enough to lift the football of Nigeria in the last 8 years. Yet, it seems he continues to gain more reward. We've been asking throughout this week whether you believe that Mr. Amaju Pinnick's decision to hire a foreign-based coach next to take control of the Super Eagles is the best way forward. We've certainly had discussions in the past about whether this entire administration should resign and walk away from the jobs so that a new, fresh committee, a new, fresh administration can take over and set about to setting up a new project, at least for the foreseeable future. For now, it seems he's going nowhere and he continues to rise up the ranks in FIFA with more trust being placed in him. Now, on to the Champions League results from last night. Firstly, the Champions League match between Real Madrid and Chelsea Football Club. Thomas Tuchel blasted the referee Simone Massignac for laughing with Carlos Ancelotti following Chelsea's elimination from the UEFA Champions League. The Blues boss was not impressed with the Polish official for what he felt showed a lack of respect for his side soon after the final whistle. Despite Chelsea becoming the first English side to score 3 goals at Real Madrid since 1968, the German also felt Marcianiak showed a lack of courage at key moments with his decisions. The result sees Real progress to the semi-finals of the European Cup or Champions League for the 31st time, at least 11 more than any other side. Now, Thomas Tuchel would have been very upset by the same issues that seemed to plague Chelsea Football Club in the first leg. Individual mistakes. Chances that should have been converted seem to fail to be converted. And at the same time, chances that should have never happened in the first place seem to come about. The first Real Madrid goal seemed to happen as a result of Conte's lack of awareness of his surroundings, choosing not to go pick up a ball that ended up getting stolen by Eduardo Camavinga. The subsequent pass to Modric didn't get closed down quickly enough before it made its way all the way to Rodrigo. I believe I have with me today Victor Godfrey to speak on this. Victor? Victor? Well, it seems we're still having technical issues with getting Victor on the line. But as I was saying, Chelsea seemed to make errors when they already had the game well in hand. They seemed to dominate the game right from the first whistle, scoring first at the 15th minute and carrying on till the very almost end of the match, 15 minutes to go. Victor, are you there? Victor? Like I was saying, mistakes can cost you dearly, and right now, Thomas Tuchel will be hoping that he can cut out those individual errors from the games of his players going into next season. Obviously, Chelsea are now out of the Premier League and out of the Champions League, and no major titles are left to be won for the Blues. Meanwhile, the Villarreal Bayern Munich match seemed to stun everyone, including the Villarreal players themselves, who might have been hoping, against all odds, to prove capable of holding the German machine at bay. But the 1-1 result would have shocked even them and their manager, Emery. They proved to be capable of stifling Bayern Munich's ability to create chances. The likes of Lewandowski and Thomas Müller were mostly quiet for the majority of the night. Now, in tennis, Tsitsipas cruised into the third round of the Monte Carlo Masters with a comfortable win over Fabio Fognini. The Greek extended his unbeaten run against the 2019 champion to 4 matches in what turned out to be a straightforward 6-3, 6-0 win. Tsitsipas will now face the winner of the match between 16th seed Lorenzo Sonego and Laszlo Djere. Now, Novak Djokovic says he physically collapsed on his comeback to competitive tennis, where he was beaten by Alejandro Davidovic Fokina at the Monte Carlo Masters. It was just the world #1's second tournament of the year after reaching the last 8 in Dubai. The world #1 lost 6-3, 6-7, 6-1. And says feeling so drained on court is not an experience he wants to repeat. It is the first time Djokovic has lost his opening match at a tournament since 2018. Djokovic is due to play in his home tournament in Belgrade next week. And in NBA, I'll leave you with this story. The Minnesota Timberwolves rallied late and overcame a tough evening for Karl Anthony Towns to beat the Los Angeles Clippers 109-104 in their play-in game on Tuesday. Anthony Edwards and D'Angelo Russell combined for 59 points to give the Wolves the 7th seed in the Western Conference and set up a matchup with the Memphis Grizzlies. Like I always say, it's always a pleasure having you on Plus Sports on Plus TV Africa. Thank you always for choosing this destination for all of your sports news. My name is Mikhail Timberwolves, and as I always say at the end of every show, remember life is never boring with some sports. Have a wonderful day.